While there might be a lot of junk on most fast food menus, there are also some real treats. And even if you're not a huge fan of fast food generally, you at least owe it to yourself to give these items a try. Who knows? You might just fall in love. For 4 years and counting, Chick-fil-A has been named America's favorite fast food joint, and their chicken sandwich is the main reason why. To start with, the chicken is breaded and cooked in a pressure fryer with peanut oil. The bun is buttered, toasted, then topped with pickles. Simple? Yes. Delicious? Definitely. Try this sandwich once and you'll be a fan for life. While Sonic Drive-In certainly has some quality food options, it's the drinks that really set this place apart from the competition. Arguably, their most iconic drink of all is the Cherry Limeade. Both the cherry and lime flavors work together nicely, with neither becoming too overbearing or unpleasant. That cherry taste comes first, followed by a lime aftertaste, and makes for the perfect combination. And with the whole thing poured over a cup of Sonic's iconic Pebble Ice, it's bound to make the perfect summer treat, too. Give it a go! The food at Five Guys is so good that you really don't need to get fancy with your order. In fact, to get the true Five Guys experience, you're best off ordering the Cheeseburger. It's exactly what you'll be expecting: 2 grilled beef patties and 2 slices of American cheese stuffed inside 2 gently toasted buns. There's not much need for all those extra toppings here, but they are free, so if you can't stand the thought of a plain burger, feel free to order up. All in all, this one might not sound too compelling, but your taste buds will thank you. That first bite is a life changer. The classic chocolate Frosty from Wendy's doesn't look too special, but there's nothing else quite like it. While it might look like chocolate ice cream, it's actually a dessert that resides somewhere between soft-serve ice cream and a good old-fashioned milkshake. Better yet, a classic chocolate Frosty is actually made with both chocolate and vanilla, giving it the perfect flavor balance, too. Now, you can actually order a vanilla Frosty too, but it's just not the same. Go with the classic version, and then if you really want the ultimate experience, get an order of Wendy's fries and start dipping. The famed McRib isn't a regular fixture on the McDonald's menu.
Nothing this good lasts forever.
But when it does pop up, die-hard McRib fans scramble to the Golden Arches to get their hands on it, and there's a damn good reason for that. The McRib is made from a cheap cut of pork, a lot of salt, a starchy sweetener called dextrose, and water. This concoction is pressed and shaped into what resembles a little rack of ribs. It's then placed on a hoagie-like roll and topped with barbecue sauce, onions, and pickles. And sure, it might not sound appetizing when you put it that way, but the result is a highly addictive, truly delicious sandwich that fans just can't get enough of. Forget the diet. If you can, you do well to get down to Krispy Kreme for an original glazed donut. There's a knack to this though, and it's not quite as simple as stopping by on your way home from work. What you need to do is scout out a Krispy Kreme location and keep an eye out for the hot light. Once you see it light up, that's a sign from the donut gods that there are fresh donuts available. That's the moment you storm the store and get yourself an original glazed donut. Being hot and totally fresh, the donut should taste truly scrumptious, and they'll melt in your mouth to boot. You might not think of authentic Mexican food whenever you drive past a Jack in the Box, but never judge a box by its cover, because these guys do some seriously good tacos. Now, while these tacos may not feel too authentic, they're still a convenient and tasty snack that will fill you up fast. Jack in the Box tacos are made from meat, shredded lettuce, American cheese, and a crunchy outer shell, so nothing too complicated. But maybe it's the simplicity that keeps bringing people back. If you've never had an animal-style burger from In-N-Out Burger, do yourself a favor and go get one. Now, preferably. An animal-style burger is essentially just an In-N-Out burger with a beef patty grilled in mustard. But seriously, it's kinda amazing. To add to the fun, you'll get grilled onions, pickles, and an extra layer of their special spread, as well as the usual tomato and lettuce, of course. The chain offers animal-style fries, too, which are topped off with that same famous spread, cheese, and chopped grilled onions. Be warned, once you go animal-style, you never go back. Yep, ketchup. Seem a little odd to you? Then you've obviously never had the ketchup at Whataburger. This Texan burger joint is home to hands down the best red sauce in America. Try it with their fries, onion rings, or any of the burgers Whataburger has to offer. It doesn't matter, just try it. Being a Texan chain, they've also got their own spicy ketchup too, which is pretty much just as good. And once you're completely addicted, you'll be happy to learn you can buy this stuff by the bottle too. Your life will never be the same again. Panda Express calls their original orange chicken their signature dish, and for very good reason. In fact, Panda Express's orange chicken might just be the best dish you will find at any Chinese fast food restaurant. The meat is juicy and succulent, the flavors are a perfect combination of sweet and spicy, and the whole thing is bound together by that gorgeous orange tang. From the texture to the taste, you can't ask for much better bang for your fast food buck. Is it even fall if you haven't had a pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks? This coffee drink is basically what would happen if all the best parts of autumn were melted down and served in a cup. One sip and you'll be more than ready for everything the season has to offer. The pumpkin spice latte doesn't exactly have a complicated flavor profile, but who needs it? It's simple, delicious, and Starbucks does it better than pretty much anyone else. Nobody would blame you for drinking one a day, at least. You might be surprised to find that it's Subway, of all places, that sells fast food's best cookies. The cookies at Subway are perfectly soft, but pack a powerful flavor punch. And the best thing about the chain's wide array of cookies is that they all taste as good as each other, so you never need to order the same thing twice. Subway stores usually have a variety of options on hand, including chocolate chunk, double chocolate, white chocolate macadamia nut, and rainbow candy chip. Don't be afraid to try them all.
Snack time!
Dairy Queen has a seemingly never-ending list of dessert options, and even if you decide you want a Blizzard, you're still left with an overwhelming number of choices. But if you want the cream of the crop, order a Butterfinger Blizzard. Even if you don't love the candy bar itself, you're bound to love this soft-serve treat. The Butterfinger is such a winner because it meshes so perfectly with vanilla soft serve. You get a perfect mixture of chocolate, sweetness, and saltiness, one that will have your taste buds doing somersaults. If you love bacon, Wendy's Baconator is for you. This burger comes equipped with 8 ounces of fresh beef, 6 slices of crispy bacon, 2 slices of American cheese, all topped with mayo and ketchup. What really stands out here is the smokiness of the bacon and the freshness of the beef patties. And okay, sure, this may sound like a real artery clogger, but you only live once, right? While it costs a little bit extra compared to Pizza Hut's other crust options, the chain's mozzarella stuffed crust pizza is more than worth the added money. Suddenly, the crust is the star of the show, giving you a whole new perspective on the pizza itself. Pizza Hut also throws in a little extra customization by allowing you to specify the flavor of the crust. If you're at a loss, give buttery garlic or toasted Parmesan a try. You won't regret it. As you're probably well aware, Subway offers a whole range of different subs, but the one you've got to try at least once is the Spicy Italian. On this sub, you'll find a combination of Genoa salami and pepperoni, arguably 2 of the best-tasting meats available at Subway. And when you combine the two, the flavor is extraordinary. Feel free to add whatever vegetables or cheese you want afterwards too, because you really can't mess this one up. That said, you might consider getting this one in Italian bread with golden Italian sauce for that truly authentic taste of Italy. Burger King's Whopper is one of the most popular burgers in America, and if you haven't had one yet, you deserve to find out why. It contains a 1/4 pound of beef, plus lettuce, tomato, pickles, onions, ketchup, and mayo within a bun topped with sesame seeds. Simple, sure, but what makes the Whopper so special is the flame-grilled taste of the beef. It's a flavor that you just can't find anywhere else. While you may think of Dunkin as a donut stop, they have some really good iced coffee too, and the one flavor you've got to try is the Hazelnut Swirl. While the chain's other iced coffees are adequate enough, it's this one that stands at the head of the pack, thanks to the wonderfully deep flavor of the hazelnut itself. Sure, go ahead and order a donut while you're there. Just make sure you wash it down with this truly heavenly iced coffee. These days, White Castle has over a dozen different types of sliders. While many of them are definitely worth trying, the original slider is the best of the bunch.
I want 30 sliders, 5 French fries, and 4 large cherry cokes.
I want the same, except make mine Diet Cokes.
The original slider has a beef patty that is steam-grilled on top of onions. Before the bun goes on top, a pickle slice is added to heighten the overall flavor of the slider. And although the slider is small in stature, it's big in taste. No doubt, everyone should try it at least once. Chipotle offers a whole range of awesome burritos, burrito bowls, tacos, salads, and more. But the one thing you can't truly live without trying is their chips and guacamole. Fast food stores aren't usually the place to get decent chips or guac because it's a dish that requires great care to make. But Chipotle has figured out a way to succeed where others fail. Their chips are fried in-house in small batches, so they taste amazingly fresh. Their guacamole, meanwhile, is authentic to the last drop. If you've got to get some chips and don't have time to make them yourselves, you could do much worse than this. When it comes to Arby's, classic beef and cheddar stands front and center. It's everything that is good about the chain distilled into one sandwich. It all starts with the onion roll, which is toasted to help release that signature aroma. Next, the roast beef is covered with a cheesy cheddar sauce. Finally, Arby's sauce is added to provide just the right amount of zest to the equation. And here's a tip, be sure to order 2 of these bad boys, because you're going to be craving an encore as soon as you're done with the first. A&W is famous for root beer. They've become world-renowned experts in the field, and their floats definitely live up to the hype. It's difficult to say for sure whether it's the Frosty mug, soft-serve vanilla ice cream, or the A&W root beer itself that makes this so good, but it is good. Find out for yourself. You'll be glad you did. When it comes to spicy chicken sandwiches, Popeyes makes the best of the best. While their rivals Chick-fil-A have a decent spicy chicken sandwich of their own, it's the Popeyes version that's truly worthy of obsession. The spiciness hits hard, but is thoroughly enjoyable, while the crunchiness of the sandwich adds an unforgettable sense of texture to the experience. It's amazing, really. Get your hands on one ASAP. You never know when they're going to sell out.
This chicken sandwich is so big, CNN put the chicken full screen and put the hurricane down in the corner. That's right.
Obviously, you can get some pretty good pizza at Domino's, but the one thing you really need to try at least once is their Parmesan bread bites. These oven-baked goodies are made by hand using dough infused with butter. After they are baked to a golden brown, they're seasoned with Parmesan cheese and garlic. Get them while they're hot, order a side of marinara dipping sauce, and make sure you stock up with plenty, because however many you buy isn't going to be enough. Long John Silver's is primarily known for seafood. That said, their hush puppies are where it's at. Who'd have thought that something so simple, so small, and so unassuming could possibly taste so good? Go ahead and order some fish while you're at it, of course, since that's kinda the whole point of Long John Silver's. But don't miss out on those hush puppies. They're the real treasure here. Just a quick warning here, if you eat the tater chips from Zaxby's, you won't be able to eat chips out of a bag ever again. These tater chips are like regular chips on steroids. They're made simply enough, being spiced up with just a little salt and seasoning and served with a ranch dipping sauce. But these chips are wonderfully crispy and genuinely delicious. Who needs fries? If you love your cheeseburgers with a little splash of barbecue, then the Western Bacon Cheeseburger from Carl's Jr. is the answer to your prayers. Carl's barbecue sauce is more on the tangy side than the sweet, which makes it work perfectly with the sandwich's other components. Obviously, you won't be surprised to find the beef patty, the 2 strips of bacon, or the American cheese here. What might surprise you, though, are the 2 onion rings that have hitched a ride, too. And sure, they may look a little out of place, but don't worry, they're exactly where they need to be. If you are one of the few souls left on Earth who hasn't tried McDonald's fries, then just what are you waiting for? Obviously, McDonald's isn't exactly the hippest or coolest place in the world, but the fact is that their fries are world famous for a reason. While virtually every fast food restaurant has tried to top them, no one has quite managed to do so. Nothing complicated about this one. Go to McDonald's, order a large fries, enjoy. Lots of people think that all you need to make Texas toast is a toaster and a big slice of bread. Raising Cane's knows that's not the case. Raising Cane's Texas toast is serious business, and they treat it like an art form. They don't even start with sliced bread. Instead, their Texas toast is made from pull-apart sesame seed bread that is made to order. The bread is then slathered with a blend of garlic and butter before being grilled to pure perfection. Once upon a time, Taco Bell took their nacho fries off their menu and almost sparked nationwide riots. Now they're back, and America couldn't be happier. The fries themselves are seasoned aggressively. At first glance, you might just think they've gone overboard a little, but by your second or third bite, you'll realize it's the perfect amount. Of course, nacho fries wouldn't be nacho fries without Taco Bell's nacho cheese dip. Get an order of this stuff to match your nacho fries, and you'll be happy as can be. Think you've got a favorite Baskin-Robbins ice cream? Think again. The chain's pralines and cream ice cream isn't just the best ice cream at Baskin-Robbins, it may just be the best fast food ice cream on the planet. The combination of vanilla ice cream with caramel is always a winner, but what will really grab your attention here are the little pieces of pecan, each lovingly coated in praline. You'll never look at ice cream the same way again. Although hot dogs don't tend to move the needle much in the culinary world, nobody seems to have told Shake Shack. This fast food restaurant has taken the hot dog and elevated it to the stratosphere. The Shack-cago dog comes in a potato roll and is topped with relish, pickle, cucumber, onion, tomato, mild chili pepper, mustard, and a sprinkling of celery salt. The hot dog itself isn't made with any old meat either. This here is real Vienna beef. Hot dogs don't have to be gross, you know. Burger King was never particularly famous for their fries, but that all changed when they started serving up fries made with chicken. Now people flock to BK to get their hands on the chain's chicken fries, and you'd be wise to join the flock. They're breaded and cooked in a range of herbs and spices, and are best served up with your choice of honey mustard, barbecue sauce, or ranch. A real fan favorite for Burger King lovers everywhere. Check out one of our newest videos right here, plus even more mashed videos about your favorite stuff are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.